This is from ABC New York. ABC New York. New York. Listen to this, folks. The wife and son of a prominent former Manhattan judge was found dead inside their luxury building on the Upper East Side in an apparent murder-suicide. And this is according to police officials. Watch this.
A seemingly happy family in social media pictures. But today, police say things turned ugly inside the Upper East Side home of ex-Manhattan Supreme Court Judge Charles Solomon. A senior police official telling News 4 his son, 26-year-old Doug Solomon, bludgeoned his own mother with a piece of furniture and then jumped, reportedly naked, to his death from their 16th floor apartment. The victim, 65-year-old Diane Gallagher, was Charles Solomon's wife. The prominent judge retired in 2018 after 3 decades on the bench, overseeing headline-making cases, including Sean P. Diddy Combs' 2001 nightclub shooting trial. Solomon also oversaw a case involving former Governor Eliot Spitzer and one of his mistresses. Law enforcement sources say there are no domestic violence records inside the Solomons' home prior to Tuesday's devastating event. The former judge could not be reached for comment.
Amazing, huh? That is in every home. That is in every home. It is. Anyone that has anger can do that. You might say you won't, and then you can't. You're lying to yourself. Anyone that has anger is a murderer. And it's been reported that this boy did that to his own mama. And I don't know what the root cause. I mean, I don't know why they did what they did, but you can guarantee anger is behind it. It ain't love. Everybody hate their mama. There's not one that don't hate their mama. There's not one. And especially with mamas that don't back off. They don't get over it. And that's why you must be born of love. Everyone who was born through the woman are born into anger. You're born into everyone who's born of the flesh, and all are. We're all born of the flesh, right? Of the woman. In order to have peace, you must be born of the Spirit of the Father. You must return home to the Father. You must turn around and go back to the Father. Otherwise, this will get worse and not better, because all who were born through the woman has anger. And anger is evil. And all who are truly born of the Father has love. And love has no evil. It has no anger. It has no judgment. It has no fear, doubt, or worry. It is free. It's not envious. It's not jealous. It has no strife. Perfect love has none of that. It doesn't live in the imagination. It lives above it. It lives above it. But no! In a Christian country today, that's being wiped out and replaced with anger. And there are people in your life that works daily to keep you frustrated, angry, in doubt, worried, jealous, because that's how they stay alive. They live off one another. They live off one another. They're not living off life, they're living off death by hating, irritating one another. Make you feel good or make you feel bad. They got your life. And the government is doing the same thing. The government of the United States of America is daily working on keeping you angry. Daily keeping you angry. They are refusing to do things that will let you relax a little bit. Like shut the border down. Like put America first. Like drill oil. Like stop spending so much money. Like stop trying to divide the races. Like stop trying to destroy the family. Stop trying to destroy the family. Stop trying to destroy men. Men are the most hated species on this side of heaven because they represent God. Even the weak beta males who are, are not doing it right, living right, because they live in anger. They still are sons of God and they are hated. They don't know it, that they are sons of God. They're forgotten, but they're hated. Why do you think they are trying to kill the unborn children in the womb? They want to kill the sons. And it's not them, but it's that spirit that made a home in them that was passed down from Eve, from the devil to Eve to Adam, and so on and so on. And Scooby-Doo. Scooby-Doo. So this boy had been accused of killing his mother and jumping out a window. Naked. You know he was going crazy. And they had money, it seems. It seemed as though they had money. Their daddy was a prominent judge out of Manhattan, New York. You ever been to Manhattan? It used to be nice. Parents murder, suicide. Money is not going to free you up. Money is not going to do it. Friends are not going to do it. Family won't do it. Family can't make you free. Cars, having the finest automobile, will not make you free. Living in a luxury Manhattan apartment building, whatever it was, it's not going to free you up. Being the most well-known person on this side of heaven won't free you up. No person, place, or thing can do it. And if you're an adult, you're responsible for it. You can't do it yourself, but you can see that you can't do it. And seeing that you can't free yourself up, you will become free. You will become free. These people seem to have had it all, and having it all didn't save them. Because our problem is not physical. The issue is not physical. It's not about racism. It's not about sexism. It's not about homophobism. It's not about alu-a-ba-ism. It's not about white supremacism or anti-Semitism. It's about good versus wrong. It's about good versus wrong. Either you are of good, you've been born of the Spirit of the Father, or you're of evil. You've been born of the spirit of the woman when you came through your mother. It has nothing to do with all these things that people are telling you. They put titles on evil, and they cause you to forget that it is evil. It's not about being an alcoholic or drug addict or anything. They label those things to deceive you. If you can remember and see that it's about evil versus good, then you start to overcome all things. All things. There's not one thing that you cannot overcome. I saw this amazing story last night on Tucker Carlson on Fox News there. He interviewed, well, I didn't see it was going to be on his podcast or something, so we just saw a promotion of it. Well, I just saw a promotion of it where he interviewed this guy who at one time was an actor. And apparently he was doing pretty good, but then he became a drug addict for whatever reason. And once he became a drug addict, he ended up on the streets and everything, just out of it. And so at some point in his life, he started going to these programs that they have for a drug addict, like an Alcohol Anonymous program, but it was for drugs. But he said even in the program, he was just going through the motion and waiting until the program was over so he could go back onto the drug thing. He wasn't being helped. He was not being helped because no outer source can help you. And so finally one day he was in this program and he realized that he couldn't continue that way. He had to do something. He didn't want to go back out and get on drugs again, right? He didn't want to live that way. So, you know what he did? According to him, he cried out to God. God, take this away from me. Let me see if there is a God. Let me see what's going on here. If there is a God, let me see what's happening here. Take this away from me. Help me with this. Take it away or something. And lo and behold, he was at some other meeting or something, or maybe watching TV or something. I'm not sure about that. And they showed, I believe he was watching TV, and they showed this big advertisement of drugs. And when he saw it, he realized that he had lost the appetite for it. He didn't have the appetite for it anymore. And by not having the appetite for it, he no longer used drugs. It's gone. Only God can help you. And not the Bible thumper God kind of thing. You gotta look within and keep your eyes on yourself. You must forgive. I gotta take a quick break. When I come back, your phone calls. 888-7753-773. 888-77-JESSE. And your super chats. Back in a moment.